we'll see if it's working first. Yeah, I should be able to like go back. We could maybe even go back to the beginning of the game.
Good, yeah.
Would probably be good.
Huh?
Yeah, you should. Yep. Yes, you can.
Is the stream on?
Yep, stream is on. If you hit O, it should bring up the scoreboard again.
You're very quiet. I didn't quite hear that last thing that you said.
If you hit O, it should bring up the scoreboard again. There you go.
Cool. We're back, everybody. Hello again, Twitch chat. Sorry about that. Not really sure what happened. My Streamlabs scene just kind of exploded for some reason, but we're back. We got it. We got that all fixed for you. So yeah, DuckMark, I'm at 5 seconds right now. 5 seconds.
5 seconds? Okay, give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you ready to play?
Yes, I will count down from 3, and we'll go on 0. All right, 3,
Okay.
2, 1, play.
Yeah. Good.
Cool. All right, everybody, this is for all the marbles. 1-1 is the series score. Team Lilac is once again on the blue side for game number 3 here. Team Redemption will be returning to the red side. It's going to be exciting, DuckMark.
Oh yeah, this is the game 3 that everyone looks forward to, except probably the teams that are playing. But yeah, for the audience, always looking forward to game 3. They're always usually the most exciting, tend to be the most action-packed, like the closest games, and both are.
That's what we're hoping for.
Both are doing invades.
Yeah, we have mirrored starts from both teams here. Both teams going for a 5-man invade on their opposing red buff quadrant.
They have no clue.
Yes, ships in the night here.
They have no idea. I think they assume that that each team is getting invaded.
That is probably should be a safe assumption. We'll see if the pathing of the junglers is a little bit different this game to try and predict their opponents, outwit them. You know, a big part of jungling, of course, is trying to predict where the other jungler will be at any given time. It's going to be opposite side starts to sort of complement our mirrored invades. We're going to have a blue buff start for both junglers here. Morgana, of course, loves starting blue buff because she's a mage and likes casting spells quite a bit, so it's going to be very useful, especially for her.
I don't see a lot. I know Lane Viego just got nerfed, I believe, like last patch.
Yep.
This patch or whatever it was.
Pretty recent.
So, I don't know how good he is. I know his damage didn't get cut, but his healing, like his sustain, did get a hit. So
yeah, it wasn't a huge.
we'll
Okay,
see.
level 2 for Leona there, going in, but not able to lock anybody down. Yeah, it wasn't too severe of a nerf to Viego. They cut his healing on minions by 50%. So yeah,
But I do believe they buffed other things. So never know.
well, that was the only change in that particular patch, but I don't quite recall if he's had other changes since then. He may have.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
he had his fog that like its range extended, and I think the actual numbers for it got buffed. So I think they were trying to nerf Lane Viego, but like incentivize people to go jungle with him, not lane.
Right. Well, it hasn't worked in this case, as he is being piloted by Repented up there in the top lane. Doing okay so far into the set as well. Winning out on some of those early trades. Junglers have just been clearing their own camps thus far. Likely going to be a trade of Scuttle Crabs here as well. They have not found each other yet this game. Probably fortunate for the Morgana, as Volibear is extremely strong in the early levels.
Though Morgana does do pretty good in that jungle matchup because, you know, again, like I said, Bangarang likes to play champions that run at you to engage.
Yes, okay, we've got a little bit of 2v1 here up on the top side. Repented finding himself in an outnumbered situation. Doesn't have a clean way out. Flashes into the other bush to try and create space. He's got his mid laner teleporting into the play, forcing the opponent's back here. Nice Corky dashing forward, gets the first blood for himself. Volibear will be able to escape onto the tower, but now we've got a 2v2 down here on the bottom side. Leona going in once again, and that will dissipate. First blood to Team Lilac.
That was such a good play by Repented. Like,
Anthony going in once again for Leona. Ignite has been dropped now onto the Pike. Trying to get the stun, does get it onto the Kaisa. Flashing away, does get hit by the W still, but it wasn't enough to kill. Pike slithering away, manages to keep his life. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, that was no, you're right. That was really close. It's a really close. Close
okay, Volibear, he's back. He wants more. He wasn't happy with how that first one went. He wants to try and make it better, and he will do so. That's going to be a kill onto the Viego for you. Once again, mirroring his opponent. He's down here in the bottom side tribe rush. Fruity Food and Anthony should probably get out of here. They know that Pike isn't in the area, but they get locked up by the binding. That's going to be a dead Leona. Just hung around too long, not respecting the power of the Morgana there.
Holly doing kind of well. Yeah, Corky, I forgot. She's ahead of wave because Corky roamed up and he got a kill. So it's going to be a little bit tougher for...
Flash Dark Banding nails it onto Fruity Food.
Why? Oh,
Fruity Food forced to
was
flash away as well.
For you. That was so ballsy.
He wanted it. He almost had it too. Did end up trading the flash.
Didn't have enough damage.
Yeah, decent look overall. He is in the mid lane now. Akali can be pretty difficult to lock down. Has a lot of tools to get away from the Dark Binding there. So just going to be a little bit of a wave push.
Good Akalis are one of those she's one of those champions where if you're a god with her, like the game is won, it's GG done.
Alright, well, it's not over yet as the 1v1 in the top lane continues. Repented, only a couple of hits left on that HP bar, but is able to escape into the smoke, or the mist. It's mist, right? Technically, what we're looking at there.
Yeah. Aaron actually, having a smart build, building...
Ooh, yeah, absolutely.
Building very well with the executioners, making sure that Viego can't heal as much as he normally would, so his healing on minions is cut, and it's cut in half again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or almost in half with executioners.
And Aaron, he has got the wave in a pretty good place here. See if he can keep it there. Viego definitely in an awkward position right now. But Aaron's got to be careful. He does not want this wave to crash fully. And For You is in the area. So Morgana, counter-juggling the Krugs right now, is watching that top lane. See if there's an angle.
I would actually crash. I would actually let that crash if I was Aaron.
Oh, well, we'll see. Yeah, maybe that would be better. Would keep him safer from the Morgana at the very least. And Morgana, binding over the wall, can't quite find it. Does get the Dark Harvest proc, though.
Okay, Volley... I haven't seen him for a couple minutes.
Harp hooks Kaisa in. Leona with the counter engage to cover for her AD carry. Misfortune dropping the bullet time. Leona pretty low. Pike does not have the level 6 available yet. Cannot go for the execute. Java the only one in that bottom lane that had the ultimate available for that 2v2.
If Pike had that, I think Leona would have been dead and possibly
I think so.
Or sorry, Kaisa.
Ooh, another hook. Anthony should probably go back here. If he's in lane when Pike hits 6, that could be pretty scary.
Getting... kind of?
Getting what? Sorry?
I was saying how close Pike was to hitting...
yeah,
6. He's about almost 75% of the way there.
Okay. Well, it's going to be interesting to see. They're pushing the wave in right now. Not able to get the double up that time. Pike going for the hook. Can't find it. Level 6 on the Kaisa. Rift Herald alive.
Kind of playing the neutral right now. Playing the neutral game.
Yeah, Dragon number 1 did, of course, go over to Team Redemption as we're looking at another 1v1 in the top lane. Haymaker getting good damage down, forces the ultimate out from Repented to keep himself alive. You think he should have ulted forward?
Yeah, I think he should have ulted. I think it would just killed him.
I don't know.
But, you know that you can just do that, and it doesn't matter because his Bangarang can just do that. But no, yeah, I think.
Oh, I think if Aaron should have ulted the Viego.
Yes, Aaron
right.
should have ulted the Viego.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should start being more specific.
I think that, okay, 2v2 bottom lane. Pike with the ultimate gets the kill onto the Kaisa. Anthony forced to flash away, but the Pike with the flash follow gets the stun. Does he have the charge of the ultimate? Not quite low enough was the Leona. They're still going to look for it, though. Can't get the hook this time. Oh, Pike. Oh, Leona with a nice dodge out with the Zenith Blade there. Gets the tower onto Java. Oh, Leona with a double kill. 2 for 2 in the bottom lane. Nicely played by Anthony.
Very, very good play. So good. Clip that. Someone clip that.
Repented. He's not done. He wants more. He just got towered over by the Volibear, but he is not deterred. Set getting a lot of good damage down there with the Haymaker. Right as Viego gets back to lane, too.
Yeah, very confident. He knew he had Haymaker up.
Look who's back.
He has his passive.
Look who's here, everybody. It's Bangarang on the Volibear. He's waiting in the Tri-Brush. It's like, hey, Aaron, push that wave in.
Fox, you gonna go in? You gonna go in? Okay, no, duh.
Okay, he has the Herald, too. That's going to be the tower going down. But now Bangarang, finding himself in a 1v2. He is actually going to be dropping flashes into his E to get the shield, but it's not going to be enough. Does go down to the Viego, but he did drop Shelly in time to pick up that first turret of the game.
Yeah, this first tower going to Volley.
Finding
shutdown, though.
Leona, okay, Leona hooked over, stunned up. No W, taking a lot of damage. Akali in there, trying to get some damage back in the Shroud. Getting some good damage on a 4U, flashing away. Ignite down onto the Akali. R2 to try and get back onto the turret. Ignite ticking, not enough damage. Corky W, Rocket, not enough. Blocked by Anthony. Close call for the mid support of Team Redemption there, but they are able to walk away. Mr. Shmi is still looking for it. Ooh, couldn't quite get it there. He's underneath the tower. Akali almost had the return. Will get it, actually, in the end. Still support for mids. Worth it overall.
That was really good. Almost could have been pretty good. Like, Akali maybe could have survived that. She played that a little bit better, but kill is a kill, so...
So we got Dragon number 2 spawning onto the Rift here. Aaron getting the face breaker. More damage down onto the Viego.
Well, I guess this game is going like pretty evenly so far.
Yeah.
No one is like massively
absolutely
ahead of the other.
What do you think is going to break the game open? When are you expecting this stalemate to be broken?
I think a dragon fight.
Okay, well, we're looking at one very soon here. Leona getting hooked, getting stunned. Teleport coming down. We got Corky in there. We got Set joining the fray as well. Bullet time, great bullet time over the top onto a lot of Team Redemption members. Set is in there, but the Showstopper blocked by the Black Shield there. A lot of deaths coming through here. Triple kill for 4U on the Morgana. That's another player going down. Team Redemption only has the Akali left. Is able to get the Morgana, but Viego able to clean up successfully. What a brawl down here. 5 for 3.
Yeah.
Akali and Pike, the only survivors. Or, the Viego and Pike, excuse me. Fuck Viego.
That looked like a fight that Redemption was winning. I have to go back and, like, look at...
It was like a triple kill out of nowhere for the Morgana. I'm not sure how... Yeah.
Like, Redemption was winning, and then all of a sudden, 4U gets a triple kill. I'm like, well, I don't know where that came from.
And 4U had an amazing Black Shield to nullify that Showstopper from the Set. The Set ultimate did like nothing there. It was huge. Or maybe that was a misplay from Aaron to use it on Morgana that was Black Shielded. Not really sure. Call it whatever you want, but overall, a good look for Team Lilac here, as they are about 2,000 gold in the league, tied up that dragon count 1-1. Still a pretty close game. Definitely Team Lilac with a slight advantage, but we're, you know, Team Redemption absolutely in striking distance.
That was gonna be a Mountain Soul this game. Probably best used on, like, yeah, best used on Redemption.
Indeed, they have more tanky members, more people building resistances. But we'll see if they can get it. They wanted to put themselves on a 2-0 dragon count there, but they weren't able to get it done. The damage from the Morgana, the Corki, and the Viego, and Java with that great bullet time too was just too much. The team fight didn't go how they wanted, and they're gonna have to try again here in 3.5 minutes. Set getting forced off of his tower right now as 4U has returned to the top lane.
And 4U already has the Leandri, so he's gonna be doing a lot of damage, and Morgana does do a lot of damage. I've said it before in I think a previous stream, where Morgana does like an unnoticeable amount of damage. Like, you don't really notice it because she just puts a pool under you, and you're standing on it, and all of a sudden, you know, you're 30% health. Yeah, yeah, she's not all of a sudden you're 30% health, and it's all because she just you know. She's doing damage. It's just not.
Okay, Jungler's looking for plays off the side of the map. Volibear going in. Leona with the Zen play forward stun onto Java. Forces out the cleanse. We got a teleport coming down. Or we got Akali joining the play as well. We got Akali on the backside getting a double kill. But Pyke with a double kill of his own. 2 for 2 in that one. Team Redemption thought they had the tower dive there, but turned out that Akali was in the area and wasn't. Or, excuse me, the Pyke and the Misfortune were able, and the Corki were able to nullify that attempt.
Yeah, Fox actually doing very well on the Akali right now. She's gotten a few kills, a couple shutdowns.
Okay. Set has a level, but he's got no tower. Going with the Showstopper now, has the Haymaker available, so Viego are forward, and Set didn't even have a chance to put up the shield. Just gets
did he not have Haymaker?
Maybe he didn't. I'm not sure.
I guess he didn't, because I feel like he could have at least tried to fight that.
Might have used it off camera. Not really too sure.
Unfortunate. Okay,
yeah, I think
vision.
We definitely should, shout out 4U here. Had a great performance on the Morgana in game number 1. Coming back to it now in game 3. Having a very solid performance once again here. As is Repented on the Viego here. Not able to repeat his own champion, of course, was the Nocturne. We're not gonna be letting that one through again, but he's doing quite good on the Viego as well.
Oh yeah. Viego is proving to be pretty. I think he's going Sunder, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's probably pretty likely here. I think it's a great item choice against all these tanky opponents. Bangarang will be spotted out here. Rift Herald started up. We got Aaron on the flank here. We got Bangarang and Fox collapsing from the mid lane. Another hook onto the Volibear to pull him back. Viego in a 1v2 right now. Showstopper and the ultimate used from Volibear as well to finish off the Viego there. Rift Heralds claimed, I believe, by Team Lilac. Volibear flashing over the wall, getting the stun to Morgana. Blast Cone gets 4U to safety. And Fox did go down on the back end of that somehow as well. Nice binding. And Mr. Shmee from downtown lands the Pyke ultimate to pick up another one. Volibear going to be going down here as well. Leona and Kaisa forced to run for the hills. And indeed, the Rift Herald was picked up by Mr. Shmee there as he slid through the Baron Pit to get that additional kill.
Yeah, MF wasn't even in that fight.
Yeah, 4v5. Team Lilac came out on top.
Damn. I think that was just a poorly played fight.
Yeah, I mean, they used a lot on the Viego right at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they just kind of, a couple of unlucky skill shots, 4U with some nice bindings. It was a very aggressive flash from Bangarang over the wall there into the enemy jungle to try and get 4U on the back end of that. Didn't work out for him. He ended up a little bit in no man's land there, getting locked up. And, you know, Mr. Shmee with an absolutely nasty flank from a direction that Team Redemption was clearly not expecting, not prepared for, as Repented gonna find himself once again outnumbered in the top lane here. He has the Mist to try and be sneaky, but it's not gonna work for him. Showstopper right into the dirt. Repented gonna be going down once again here.
By the way, Zonia's going for Zonia's on volley.
Oh, yeah, I guess we have seen that in the past. He does have some pretty decent AP ratios. Solar Eclipse now in the mid lane. Early cleanse from Java, still gets hit by the stun. Misfortune trying to get out of there. Will be able to, has the team in the area. Leona locked up now, forced to flash away from the bullet time. Set extremely low as well. Volibear in there with the Stormbringer. And Akali in the back line wreaking havoc here. Java will be the next to fall. Double kill for Fruity Food on the Kaisa. It was a 2-for-1. Pretty close fight overall. I thought maybe Fox was going to be able to get a little bit more there. But still a fight.
Coming from Viego.
Okay, yeah, Viego is back in the fray now for you. Landing another binding. Viego, Heartbreaker forward. Leona walking back in, trying to buy her team some time. And Viego bit off a little bit more than he could chew here. Gets clapped by the set and shut down by the Kaisa. Meanwhile, Akali did drop in that extended chase down coming through from 4U and Georgia. So,
what a back and forth. What a back and forth fight. I mean, technically Redemption is behind by about 5,000 gold, which is quite a lot, but like they're not out of this at all. They're still more than capable of coming back. I mean, Akali's doing well. Kaisa's on her way to getting a collector, I think. So they're doing well. They just need to really hone down, focus on capitalizing on Lilac's mistakes, and really looking for those opportunities to get some gold and get some picks.
Absolutely, DuckMark. They are certainly going to have another opportunity in about 2 minutes 30 seconds here when the next dragon spawns. I think we know where to find everybody. So we'll see if they can organize their team fight a little bit better here and not have those members off on the side out of position. Definitely going to be key for Team Redemption here.
Can someone tell us if Zonia's Volibear is normal? I know his I know a few of his abilities scale off of AP, but I'm not sure if like Zonia's is like normal.
I mean, it's been played in the pro scene before. I mean, it's not like super meta, but I mean, I've definitely seen it a decent amount. I mean, it does something for him, right? I mean, the stasis active is just so powerful. It allows him to like go in to the fight with his ultimate and, you know, get off a bunch of damage on somebody and then drop aggro. So, you know, and it gives armor as well, so it's decent. But not as tanky as he would be with some other item choices, perhaps.
Right. I don't know. Remember, the later this game goes, the more in favor it becomes for Lilac, even more so. Corky already got his Muramana, and he has a shield bow, so I think he's gonna be working his way onto I would think a rapid fire cannon. So. And then Morgana's already fed, and she's going to be doing more damage later. So,
absolutely.
I think they really want to try to, like, come back from this deficit as fast as possible before it's not possible.
Yeah, Corky 2 items, Morgana 2 items, Hook onto Fruity Food, Dark Binding onto the Leona though. They had focused the Kaisa there for maybe would have been a kill with the damage from the Corky over the wall. Volibear in there with the Stormbringer, uses the Zonias there to dodge away from the return damage, but still taking an awful lot of it as the bullet time over the top just shredding all of those Team Redemption members. Akali forced to use the R2 in retreat. Viego is still on the chase, lands the stun. Akali in some trouble here. Pike has the hook. Went for Kaisa, couldn't quite find Fruity Food there, but Fruity Food will be the only survivor, as they will be forced to give up a Mountain Soul point to Team Lilac. And Fruity Food will not survive. Okay, he will survive, but he had to use the flash. Stop baiting.
I think that right there was the deciding, like the point of like of almost no return or redemption, possibly.
I mean, it's going to be... Oh, they're getting a little bit greedy here, but I think they're going to get away with it, DuckMark. They're getting Mountain Soul Point and Baron at the same time here. They do have their Smite for the Baron. Kai'Sa's in the area, but there's really no way for Team Redemption to contest this. And how is Viego doing on the Dragon? He's finished it. Nicely done, Team Lilac, getting everything on the map there. And yeah, like you said, DuckMark, they're the scaling composition as well. So it's looking a little doomed for Team Redemption. They're going to need a massive fight while down about 7,000 gold to come back.
I mean, Lilac is squishy. They are pretty squishy. I mean, they have no tanks on their team. So it is possible to try and burst them, like burst them out. But
True.
I don't know how do you go about, you know.
You have a Leona. You have some engage.
Yeah.
It's not like the best engage, but like you have a little bit. You have flash. Aaron has flash.
Yes, yeah. Set's all doesn't really come in handy. Like doesn't do as much damage as it normally would with if it was a tank. He's not ulting anyone. That's a tank. They're all
good point.
You know,
yeah. Set ultimate scaling off of max HP, so not going to be as much damage as it otherwise could be. As you correctly point out there, Dark Binding over the wall, gonna land that onto the Leona. Leona, you know, not as tanky as she was in the early game, as Repented is getting a little bit caught out here. Has the Heartbreaker, trying to get Volibear, but Volibear going golden, not going down there. Viego will drop. 5v4 on the map for Team Redemption. Mr. Shmee going for a hook here. Even with the numbers advantage, they're still afraid of this engage, this being threatened by Team Lilac. But now we've got Leona in there. We've got the bullet time over the top, though, getting out so much damage. Oh, my goodness. Java had the perfect bullet time, and he just killed the entirety of Team Redemption, DuckMark.
That's it. That's like solidified. The game is kind of gone.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate.
They got one shot. I didn't even have time to cast that fight. It was just like MF ult and it's over.
Yeah, the MF just absolutely shredded them. That's gonna be game.
It is. Yeah, it's game over. Team Lilac winning the match tonight in 2-1 fashion. Congratulations to them. We did have a pretty solid early game. It was close in the early game for sure. Probably it was close. Game number 3 was closer for a longer period of time than the first 2 games were. Agree? Disagree?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Good game 3. But Team Lilac.
That was a pretty good game 3. It was pretty back and forth for about the first 20 minutes or so.
I like the curveballs and the champ select as well, bringing out the Corki and the Viego, and Team Redemption going with something a little bit different, drafting all that front line for themselves, going for team fights. Didn't work out for them though. The Misfortune was too strong. And yeah, let's take a look at those damage graphs. Here. I'm gonna figure this out in just a second, guys. I swear, it's gonna get figured out. Boom. All right, damage graphs.
Okay. Screen is still black.
Oh, for you actually edged out Misfortune there on the Morgana.
I think.
Where are you most damaged?
I think the.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
Is my stream
no,
still broken?
You're good.
Okay.
No. You're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Yeah. Morgana most damage. Congratulations for you. That was the Leandry's build, right?
Yes.
Good looks.
Leandry's doing a lot of damage.
So, I mean, you kind of said before we started game number 3 here that you had your eyes on the top and jungle positions for a potential Player of the Series award. And now that the dust has settled, What are your final thoughts here?
Well, it's obviously up to the audience, but I would say it'll be for you.
I'd give it to for you as well. Repentant did good in the early game. He had solid performance this game. He was getting bullied a little bit by the set, but he was able to turn it around. With the help of his Morgana, he was able to get first tower up there. No, actually, it was the set and the Volibear that got first tower, I believe.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd have to give it to for you for sure. Dominant performance in both of his team's wins. Solid KDA. Most damage in this one. He had that really, really nice fight it was Dragon Fight either 2 or 3. I think it was the second Dragon Fight.
Where he got the triple kill?
Yeah, where he got the triple kill on the Morgana. And that was definitely where they found their first significant advantage. And they did not give it up. So, we got somebody in here?
Are we just interviewing? Like he's demanding the interview.
Oh, that's
no, you
fine.
guys both said me. What do you mean?
He's demanding. We're not even voting anymore. He's demanding. He's like, okay.
I mean, if we voted, all
in.
of us were gonna vote for Georgia, and she wouldn't have done the interview anyways. So I don't know.
All right. Well, you're here now, so I might as well interview you. Congratulations on your match win tonight. There. How do you feel?
We feel pretty good. I think actually that's our first overall match win. We won a series because another team had forfeit, but this is our first overall match win, and it was also our first win with not even first win, but first game and series with a coach. So it feels good. We kind of just want to forget game 2, but other than that.
Well, sure, yeah. It was a little bit back and forth. The series was overall, but. Could you talk to us a little bit more about the coach situation? What do you think that has done for the team? I know you just mentioned it's the first match you played with the coach, but what is that contributing? What is that like?
So last split on purple, we didn't have coaches last split anyways, but I did a lot of the draft prep for I did a lot of the draft prep and everything. And it kind of worked, but with the new team and new players, it wasn't really working. And so we had to make a change, and we picked somebody that obviously we're all friends with, and we feel like it did work pretty well, just because he knows more about the game. When people who are way better than you at the game say something that you'd have never thought about when it comes to this pick works into this pick because of this. It's just much better. It seems like everything works better. So it lets you look at the game completely differently. And Georgia's here.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm interrupting you. Get out so we can interview Georgia.
I'll mute myself.
Hi.
All right. The spotlight is on Georgia.
Yeah.
Everyone look at her.
No.
Congratulations, Georgia!
I'm
nice
kidding.
Performance on the Corki and the Nico as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
I just didn't hit my power spike. That's why I didn't have the damage numbers.
Oh,
that's why dual out damaged me.
You didn't hit your 6 item power spike. No, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. My 8 item power spike, never got it.
You just needed your team to set up a little bit better for you, so you could you could lay
Exactly.
into it with those
I
rockets.
packaged,
So.
and then I was the only one that died. I don't know.
The audacity of your team not allowing you to go to 40 minutes to get your 6 item to finally become a champion.
Well,
no, but actually, they're all so great. So, all my teammates are so nice.
Well, that's always good.
It's
to
okay.
hear.
It's okay. It's okay to be truthful. You don't have to lie just because there are people watching.
I mean, yeah, the heck them all. They all suck. I don't know.
There you go. That's the mentality that we want.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, that was Georgia. No, I'm kidding.
DuckMark, you wanna hit her with an interview question? What do you got?
So I've seen you play the Corki before. You played against me, I believe. I think you might have played it a couple times.
I've
Maybe
only played
before.
That was the second match in.
Okay, so I think the first time you played it was against me.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't see Corki a lot. For a multitude of reasons, either in solo queue or in team play. But he is sometimes a sleeper, broken champion when he gets that that power spike. Like, what about him do you like over, let's say, anyone else?
He's just a cute old man in an airplane. I don't know.
And there we have it. Someone quote that.
Well, like, okay.
The
Most
cuteness was too
Georgia
OP, I
answer
guess.
you could have had.
And there we have the most analytical answer we could possibly
that's the reason he's quirky. He's a cute old man, so.
All right. Yeah, great.
I'm on it, black shoes. His quotes are amazing. I don't know. I play champs for the looks way too often, and it has a big impact on my champ pool. So I'm probably gonna try and change
That makes
it.
That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense now.
Notice how all the characters except for Quirky are girls.
Yep. Nico, Seraphine.
Seraphine. No, Galio. Galio's a guy. I played him. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know
he's a
after watching
statue.
that game, I would say
He's a statue.
Why
I
have
don't
to
even
gender
count.
a gargoyle like that? He didn't.
Yeah, he's a statue.
didn't ask for
I
that.
don't even count it.
After that game, I don't think Georgia actually played the champ.
It's okay.
Right, well.
I ulted like twice.
Yeah.
And one day I'll learn how to use TP as well.
I mean, that last fight before the second game ended, you actually got you knocked up the entire enemy team. I think you knocked up all 5. Didn't matter because your team didn't have any damage,
Yeah.
but it was a good ultimate. I guess. But
I ulted lots of times on Corky, so you know
That's
they were
true.
usually
for
good
sure,
ults.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Corkies using ult a lot. So you know, good on that front.
But yeah, this question's for either one of you guys. We'll go back to game number 3 here. It was definitely a back and forth series. The first 2 games, as we already talked about a little bit, were pretty one-sided, one way and then the other. And game 3, you guys changed up your composition a little bit. You did less CC, less frontline, and you went for a little bit more scaling. So, you know, I was wondering if one of you guys could talk to us a little bit about like what that conversation for Champ Select was like, and what your kind of general game plan was going into match point.
I got this one. So, our idea for this was our draft coach decided he wanted to play Valorant in game 2 because we were losing so bad. So he wasn't able to help us for our draft at all for game 3. So we kind of just said, we want to play these champs.
Oh.
And then we forced our top laner onto Viego, and then we let Georgia play Corky, and then that's about it.
So you're saying that you won without your coach, but you lost with your coach. All I'm saying is that, you know, there's a correlation.
Sounds like you got to get rid of that coach. I don't think it's working out.
I wonder if he's watching.
DuckMark,
If coach is watching, I know I meant every single word of that. But yeah, no, that's it. Like great series, good 3 games, good mental reset. The hardest thing to do for any team is to mentally reset, because that's not something that only one person can do. That's something that every single person on the team has to do after a loss. And for a team to be able to do that, you know, together, that's a really good thing.
Are you ready to lose your next game, DuckMark?
We play Saturday. We play Saturday, right? So we right
2
now.
Saturdays from now.
Yeah, not this Saturday. We played next Saturday. So if we could stream it, so you know Lilac can get 2-0'd, that'll be awesome.
I'll sign up for that one. I'll have a lot to say about that one.
Now you know to ban my Corky, right?
No,
Just
I played.
like
I played your Corky last time. It was.
I know.
You're
I got
gonna
a
ban.
triple kill, and
You're
then
gonna
I died
ban.
a bunch.
You're gonna ban my cat no matter what, and I'm okay with that. So I already
Well, you're
planned
gonna
for
ban
that.
my Seraphine no matter what. So.
I don't ban Seraphine. They ban Seraphine.
What if we leave up the Katarina?
Huh?
Yeah.
If you leave up the Katarina, I think you're probably gonna go that second comp that you went game 2. With
I mean, I
whatever they
don't
set
play
was.
ADC anymore, so.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay then.
I don't think Georgia plays anything that can go good against Cat, besides maybe Galio.
I'll just learn the what's the best counter pick? I'll learn it in 2 weeks.
I'll tell you. I'll just
Okay.
tell you. It's either Renekton or it's someone else. There's someone else that's not Renekton, and it's like another top laner, and I can't remember who it is.
Okay, well I'm gonna
It's
learn
like
top
Renekton
lane in
and
2
someone
weeks.
else. It's like
And,
Renekton and someone else.
I'm gonna beat you up. So.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking
Bye.
forward to it.
Bye, guys.
See you
Bye.
guys. Have a great night.
Exciting stuff. Lots of games to look forward to. That one especially. I would like to apologize again to all the viewers out there for my technical difficulties, and DuckMark with his webcam as well had some slight issues as well.
Yeah, we're learning
Um,
still how to. We don't usually do the. I know Newman doesn't usually do the
Yeah.
stream, so learning, trying to get new people on stream duty so we can have more bodies available to stream. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you very much for watching. Anybody who continue to tune in here until the end. We will, of course, as we already said here, continue to work out the kinks, and we will improve the stream over the course of the season there for everybody. So rest assured on that front. Had a great time casting with you tonight, DuckMark.
Yep.
It's our
same
first
here.
time on the desk together.
Mhm.
Good stuff. I don't know if you have anything else you wanted to shout out to your opponents or the viewers or
Nah,
your
that's
mom,
it.
dad. No, you're
No,
good.
I'm okay.
Alrighty. Well,
okay.
that's going to about do it for us tonight. That was a best of 3 Team Lilac beating Team Redemption 2-1 tonight. And we are going to be back. What's the next game? Friday?
Friday,
next
I believe.
game?
Yes, Friday.
9
I
EST?
believe it's. I don't know I don't know who's playing. It's not me. I know. Someone else.
Same
So-
time, same place, Friday night. We'll
Mhm.
see you there. For
Yep.
tonight, that's going to be me and DuckMark signing off. Thank you again.
See you guys.
Take care.